Oh, oh shit. Oh damn. My bad. Oh dude, my bad. Hey, thanks D2. Sorry, man. Sorry about that. I didn't realize my shit was muted, bro. I'm fucking high over here, bro. I'm high and then I'm going off about game one tonight here and not even fucking paying attention. Oh man. Oh, appreciate that, bro. Good catch. Good heads up, man. I'm high over here. High all over the place like usual. But I appreciate that, man. No, I was just saying tonight we're gonna have a great game one here between the Warriors. I got Klay Thompson's jersey on, and the Celtics. Celtics got a great defensive team, and the Warriors, they're resurging again. So I mean, I hope it's gonna be a great game. I hope it's not gonna be like a snooze fest or like a blowout or something like that. But and then today Madden, I guess Madden 23 beta came out today. And I'm kind of glad that they're honoring John Madden by putting his beautiful his beautiful picture up there in honoring of John Madden. Passed away earlier this year. So I mean, if I could play the beta, I'll play the beta. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the game. I mean, I might wait till it gets cheaper or some shit. But right now I'm grinding. Right now I'm grinding MLB the Show right now on the Xbox. Really, so it's good. It's cool. It's cool and it's fun. I get to do some creativity with my uniforms and stuff like that. Get some cool old players and some young players. So it's really dope doing that. Then just basically doing fantasy sports. I'm also doing a little betting and stuff like that. So hey, can't complain. Get ready for football. I'm excited for football. Can't wait. My team plays fucking the Packers week 1, so fuck. And the Packers don't got Devontae Adams, so I mean that's kind of a blessing. But Aaron Rodgers is always fucking kind of on the Vikings historically. But yeah, man, yeah, just trying to win some bets here a little bit, watching some games. Watch a lot of sports, man. It's been kind of nice to actually kind of sit there and watch some of the games, and even like baseball, even though like to kind of see the different players and get to know the talent. So it's kind of cool there. And then obviously getting ready for football. Yesterday I went to my top 5 quarterbacks that I thought coming into the season, and I said obviously Tom Brady number 1, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Josh Allen. I'm gonna say I'll say Aaron Rodgers, and then I'm gonna say Joe Burrow. Say those five quarterbacks. I think they're kind of top 5 right now. I mean, Rodgers, I think I could take out for like Justin Herbert maybe. 'Cause I think Herbert's up and coming. Nothing against Russell Wilson. I'm just not a very yet. But today I was gonna do my top 5. My top what I think is the top 5 best running backs in the NFL. Obviously, when healthy. You know, when healthy, it comes to. And obviously number one, I'd have to say is obviously got to be it's got to be Derrick Henry. And then number 2, I definitely have to say Christian McCaffrey. And then number 3, I'm gonna go Jonathan Taylor at number 3. And then number number 4 running back I think is in the league right now. Say number 4. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to say, but some of these guys, I would have to say, Alvin Kamara 4, even though a lot of people don't think that Alvin Kamara still has it. And then number 5, I'd go Dalvin Cook. You know, and why I put Jonathan Taylor at number 3? I think Jonathan Taylor he's got a good young running back and he's a good horse. I mean, obviously Joe Mixon deserves to be thrown up in the mix. Obviously, you got Nick Chubb. Um, you know, I mean, there's some good running backs out there. Leonard Fournette. What is Fournette still? I mean, what do we think about that status? But each day I'm kind of going in. What I think maybe the top 5 running backs is, and it's just my top 5s. I think right now is just like it's not like it's the consensus top 5, but I like to see what everybody else's top 5s. So if you got it in chat or leave it in the comments if if you're not comfortable leaving it in a live chat. But what you think your top 5 is? Right now. Obviously healthy, not injured. Right now top 5. The top S tier. The top S tier running backs of the NFL. Tomorrow I'm gonna go into the S tier receivers, and we got some baseball. Yes, we have baseball, ladies and gentlemen. We already have one game underway. I mean, one game in the books already. Sorry about that. We have the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers won 3-2 today. And we got 3 games actually underway. One game that's actually in the top of the ninth here. We have the New York Yankees leading 6-1 over the Los Angeles Anaheim Angels here. We got Peralta on the mound for the Yankees. Close out game 1. Yesterday they got rained out, so. And now we have and then we have the top of the 7th. We have the Rays winning 3-1. Then we have the top of the 5th. We have Blue Jays leading 1-0 over the White Sox. And that's as far as the action goes right now. Then we have the Giants and Marlins. You got Alex Woods versus Sandy Alcantara. Or I can say Sandy Alcatraz, because he puts you out there on the island, and man, he will rough you up. That's for sure. You don't play with Sandy, and I don't mean Sandy from the Bikini Bottom either. Let's see. The next game we have the Nationals at the Cincinnati Reds. We got Ashcroft, one of the young pitchers, taking on Joan Adon here. And I mean, Adon, the Street Fighter character, is better than this Adon pitcher for the Washington Nationals. So that tells you anything. We got game 2 of the doubleheader of the Yankees and Angels. We got Reed Detmers taking on Jamison Talon. So obviously a really good pitching matchup in the Bronx. We got the Mariners against the Orioles. We got Jordan Lyles taking on Chris Flexen. Then we have the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Shane Manaea versus Adam Hauser. Then we have the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Chicago Cubs, the Southside Boys of Chicago. We got Keegan Thompson taking on Michael Liberatore. Then we have the Atlanta Braves taking on the Colorado Rockies. Austin Gumbar versus Ian Anderson. And then last but not least, the game of the night that most people want to watch is the New York Mets playing at Chavez Ravine in Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California tonight. You got Tyja Walker out there, 3-0 with a 2.83 ERA, taking on Tony Gosselin, 5-0 with a 1.8 ERA. So we got some pitchers on the mound that are undefeated. Somebody's going to get their first L of the season here. The Dodgers are 33-17, 15-8 at home. They've been on a losing streak to the Pirates. Mets have been on a roll here. They're up. They have 35 wins, 17 losses, 16 wins on the road, 9 losses. So, gonna be a hell of a game tonight in Los Angeles. That is for sure. All right. Scoring update here. Let's give you any scoring updates here. We're still in the top of the ninth here. Nobody out here. We got Wandy Peralta taking on Juan Lagares. Lagares is 1-2 on the day. He has a double and a walk. We have Jason Adams pitching to Mitch Garver in the bottom of the 7th now. Rangers need 2 runs to tie here. We're in the top of the 5th. Alex Manoah taking on Josh Harrison. 2 outs. Harrison has 2 balls, 1 strike is the count to Harrison. We also have game 2 of the Western Conference run for the Stanley Cup between the Edmonton Oilers and the Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche won game 1, 8-6, so pretty high scoring game as far as hockey is concerned. And if y'all been following my channel, if you have not, you go back and see that I've been backing the Edmonton Oilers most of the season, and as I always do. So you know me tonight. You know where I'm going with my pick here tonight. I'm going with Edmonton. I know. They got outscored last game, and they're a pretty high scoring team. And the Blues, I know, got a couple wins, so that's definitely favorable. And definitely if Edmonton can get a win here tonight, get a sneaky win, they can go home and maybe take advantage of that home ice. Because we know the Tampa Bay Lightning lost last night 6-2 to the New York Rangers in Game 1. So, but shouldn't come as a shock to most people if you've been watching hockey. I mean, I have not been watching hockey, but on the season, the New York Rangers actually had the better of the record head to head between each other. So I don't know, I don't know if that really means anything when it comes down to playoff hockey or anything of that such, but maybe the Rangers aren't so afraid of Tampa Bay, so maybe Tampa Bay is going to be in for a dogfight. And then, like I said, we have the NBA Finals between the Celtics and the Warriors. Gotta love it. Going to be great basketball. I expect it to be a great game. Really close, tightly contested game. And so let's see what the odds are right now here. Let's see what the odds are right now as far as the. All right, so it's 4. So now it is Warriors -4 currently at the so -4. The Warriors are favored to win. Are the favorites. Celtics +4 obviously on the spread. Plus 145 on the money line. Obviously, Celtics are the underdogs. Warriors -175 on the money line. And you have the over/under is 214. 214. And they kind of want you to take the under 214 right now. I took the under 213 and a half. And I also went with the plus side with the Celtics here because I think it's going to be a really close game. And I'm a believer in the Celtics defense. And so, defense, defense can slow down an offense and, can also help you create offense as well. And so, that'll definitely, you know, but definitely want to see the Warriors play well at home. Definitely like to see the Warriors win the title. Not gonna lie, but I am a Bulls fan, and when I grew up, I also liked to watch Larry Bird. So I have some favoritism, and then one of my brothers, he's a Boston Celtics fan, so that's yeah, I'll have to give it to him. It's funny, he likes the Boston Celtics, and he likes the Boston Red Sox, but he doesn't like the Patriots. Likes the Las Vegas Raiders. Go figure. But yeah, it should be a great game here. From what I've seen, great superstars, gonna have great matchups. I want to see what the adjustment is. I want to see. I mean, I'm gonna see how the defense is gonna be. How are they just gonna straight key on Steph Curry tonight, or they're just gonna let kind of Marcus Smart do his thing and lock down Curry himself and let everybody else kind of you know rotate around Clay and Wiggins and I mean that's the thing about the Warriors too. You got you got Wiggins. He's found a home with the Warriors, And it was sad that Otto Porter too. Oh, sorry. Something I don't know what the hell that was, but yeah, had to get it out. But sorry for the piles. But needless to say, Otto Porter Jr. was playing well before he got hurt in that Dallas series. So that's what's lent to Moses Moody playing a little bit more in that Dallas series, and Kuminga getting rotated a little bit more. But I think Kuminga was more of a factor in the Memphis series than than anything than when the Dallas series. But they're just trying to get these young guys acclimated for the playoffs so they get used to it a bit here, and not trying to make it too big for these guys. And the Warriors, and if I'm the Warriors, I'm finding a way to keep Gary Payton the second, because somehow if Gary Payton the second can come, I mean, obviously he's probably not because of the severity of that injury that he took. So, but if he can come back next year healthy playing, I mean, he's gonna be he's gonna be a problem. Because you got Steph Curry, but then you got this guy that he could score, he could dunk, but he could play defense. Now he's like his dad, he's got that glove, he's got that glove type defense out there. He'll pickpocket you, he'll lock you down, he'll swat you. It's but don't think that he won't get no buckets out there because he will. So, but these Celtics aren't going away either. They're talented in their own right. They got players that are like Grant Williams, Peyton Pritchard, just young talented guys. Robert Williams, young guys that are proving themselves. And Mark, you have the wily vets in Marcus Smart, Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Al Horford. So that helps a lot. So it's going to be an amazing game to watch tonight. So hopefully those of you will be able to catch the game here. I mean, I know the East Coast is going to be on at 9:10 Eastern, 6:10 West Coast, and every else in between you can do an hour, 7, 8, 10. Do your math. I mean, do your math. Stop being lazy. But that is the game there, and you basically you heard my take already here as far as who I'm picking. So let's get into yesterday's parlay, shall we? Yesterday we parlayed just the MLB. All right, we took the Nationals. We took the full game. This is all full game. This is not first five. We took Nationals plus the run and a half at plus 105. That didn't happen. That didn't happen to cash. We took the team total under 9 runs in the Royals and Guardians minus 105. That did happen to cash. The A's plus a run and a half. That almost didn't cash till they came back and lost 5-4. So they did cover the run. They lost by a run and a half. So that plus 115 was a good cover there. The Atlanta Braves minus the run and a half run line on the spread. They outright put a beat down and won the plus 100. That was a good cover. The Giants money line plus 100. They ended up losing. I had the over 8 runs in the Angels Yankees, so that game got rained out. So we had the Orioles money line plus 125. We know that cashed. Then we had the team total under 8.5 runs, White Sox and Blue Jays. We know that went well over. And we had the Reds money line plus 170. We know the Reds lost. And we had the Pirates plus the. We were chicken shit to not take the fucking money line, and we took the fucking run line here plus the 1.5 on the run line, plus 105, and that cash though. So we went 6-4. 6-4. So that's what we did yesterday. Today's parlay, it goes as such. We have the over 8.5 runs in the Rays and Rangers, which is on right now. I have the Blue Jays to win by a run and a half, plus 105. I have the Reds minus a run and a half, even though I had them on the money line yesterday and they screwed me. I have the over 7 runs in the Giants and Marlins. I have the under 9 runs in the Mariners and Orioles. I have the Cardinals money line minus 110. I have the Dodgers minus the 1.5 on the run line and the spread. I have the Edmonton Oilers on the money line plus 145. I have the Celtics plus 3.5. I got 3.5. It was minus 105, and I took the under 213.5. Celtics and Warriors minus 110. So right now, you got to see how we're looking here. Well, we're in the bottom. We're in the bottom of the seventh here. We got two outs and we got two runners on. So that's looking good here. We need the Rangers to get like a 2-run or 3-run shot here. Blue Jays, they look like they got a runner on. So that's looking pretty good for us so far. So far so good for the parlays. Can't complain. Can't complain to say the least. Appreciate my man D to the Fool and let me know that my fucking audio and my mic was not on and working. So, but that is basically the parlay bet today. Kind of mashed it all together here. Taking the Celtics on the plus the 3, you know, even the plus the 4. I took the under. I just think, Celtics are an under defensively. The Warriors can play good and the Warriors can score, but there's times when the Warriors, turn the ball over and, what happens if the Celtics kind of get up kind of big, can the Warriors, can the Warriors make a comeback, and that's always the vice versa if we're talking about basketball and sports, it's a game. Basketball is usually the game of runs where it's all right. One team goes on a run, and then the next team will go on a run, or the next team will go on a drought, or they go on a drought, and it's just So that's what I'm looking at. So and it's Thursday, so Thursday, January 2nd here. So we're almost one day closer to Friday. Friday one more day closer to the weekend. Those of you that are out there, putting in that 9 to 5, working that hard, working that hard life, But yeah, it's just can't wait for football. Definitely gonna try and get me some mock drafts. Try and get me some mock drafts, and like I said, maybe, yeah, maybe we'll just do one. Maybe we'll just do one on here. I haven't done one on Yahoo, so maybe do one on. You could sneak one in and do it on Yahoo. Do a Yahoo one here. So while I'm loading it up and doing that here. Oh man, Ryan Fitzmagic. Ryan Fitzmagic is reportedly he's finally retiring. Fitzmagic after 17 seasons, and the Ageless Wonder as well. Let's see, the Ageless Wonder Frank Gore now he retires on a 1-day contract here from the NFL, and he went back to the 49ers. So you know can't blame him there. So that's it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Oh, and in the 7th here. So Rangers didn't look like the Rangers didn't get any runs here. They're gonna be have to be getting some runs here at age 39. Frank Gore retires at age 39. Jeff Van Gundy and Adrian Wojnarowski to miss Game 1 in the NBA Finals due to COVID-19. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nike founder and Dodgers co-owner reportedly make $2 billion bid to purchase the Blazers. All right, so All right, so the end of 5 here. We got Toronto's up 2-0, so that's boding well so far. But we need Texas here. We need Texas to make a Texas two-step here. I mean, maybe I should have bet the under eight runs. Would have been the smarter move in that matchup here. But hey. But mm, yep. We got daily fantasies here. Oh yeah, I mean I'm gonna look at my baseball here real quick here, see if there's any other movements we need to do here. Ooh, heavy rain here, top of the ninth. Well, I mean they can call that game. Yankees are already winning there, so see if you know. I'm gonna want to see if anybody's gonna be. Oh, over here, calf flexing over here, thinking it's something else here. All right, so it doesn't look like there's been any change here, really. Anybody been labeled out yet or not? So let's see. We go to this roster here. Oh man. Well, this team we've done pretty good. Okay, so he's not gonna be playing. So I guess the only other option we have here is put him there. So all right. So that's about it there. So um. Yeah, I wonder college football. I wonder if they're gonna do that again here. I mean, I already did test my skills here. All right. Join the league here. And there's no like no type of mock draft, I guess. All right. We are going to let's join a 14 man here. Let's join a 14 man one here. All right, we're gonna do this here. We're gonna do a fantasy draft here on Yahoo. Fantasy mock draft here. Kind of see exactly who and what do we get here. Kind of how is Kenny gonna do this here? Do some content for the day here. I mean, even though you're just really just staring at one guy, but give me some scoring updates here. We have like I said, we have a delay in the Angels and Yankees game. And then we're in the top of the eighth here. Got one out. You got runners. It looks like you got runners at second and third here. And then we got two outs here for the Blue Jays here in the top of the sixth here. So my man, Gregory Soto got me 10. He's got his 10th save of the season. Let's go, baby. A fantasy man doing well in our fantasy. Speaking of that, here, let's go. I need to go check my fantasy team here. I got a fantasy. Ooh, man, please start to make a little move. All right, all right. I see it. I see it. I see it out there. I see it out there. All right. Creeping on. Yeah, I'm down 40 points here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter anyways. All right. Just go there. All right. So far we got three. We got three people here in this 14 man. I want to do it like I want to do like a 14. Then I want to do a 12. I want to see exactly like when you're doing when you're playing with more players and see the offensive stat categories: passing yards, passing touchdowns, interceptions, rush yards, rushing touchdowns, receptions, rushing yards, receiving touchdowns, return touchdown, 2-point conversions, fumble loss, offensive fumble return touchdown. All right, so it looks like we got five. We got five now. We just need nine more. Nine more here. You have to take one quarterback, two receivers, two running backs, a tight end, a flex, a kicker, and a defense. All right. I mean, I'm gonna be drafting first, so that's gonna be interesting. To what as far as I'm gonna do here, I mean, I can move from being number one. I mean, obviously, it put me here, so. Oh yeah. Then that way I can kind of explain some fantasy, some players that I like. Kind of break down why I took a selection, why I value this player. I look at it as if I'm building my own franchise team. What what is the right ingredients to run the offense that I want to go out what I want to run, and what's the type of defense that I want to use against. I mean, I think there's a lot of good teams, man. Some teams are going to be healthy, and some teams are going to be unhealthy. We're going to see. Draft results will be emailed. Okay. Nice. That way, let me know what kind of draft grade it's going to give me. And if you're anybody's in the chat here, just let me know. You can let me know that in the waiting room now, waiting for the first pick here, for our first selection here. So we're gonna see what. I mean, obviously. We got Derrick Henry. Tour draft picks. Well, here they actually got Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler, Dalvin Cook, Cooper Kupp, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Najee. I mean, not bad, and it becomes now, you know, who do you take as number one? You know, In past histories, I've taken Derrick Henry as number one. I've taken Christian McCaffrey, and it didn't very bode well for me here. Last year, one of my first round picks was Jonathan Taylor. So, does it scare me to to not draft Jonathan Taylor? No. I will draft Jonathan Taylor number one. I will be drafting Jonathan Taylor number one. Even though I think Derrick Henry is a number one back. Same with Christian McCaffrey, number one and number two. Yeah. Depending on what you value more. I think I value McCaffrey a little bit more than Henry just because he catches. He's got pass catching. Which Jonathan Taylor does as well. Same thing with Austin Eckler. All right. Let's see. All right, we are on the clock right now. We're on the clock and we're drafting. We drafted our man Jonathan Taylor, so we got our big boy. Yeah, so Debo Samuels ain't getting traded nowhere, so it's good news for Niner fans there. All right, so now we go to the back end here. So in 14 man here. The back value here. I mean, maybe Stephon Diggs, Javonte Williams. If Melvin Gordon wasn't there so much, but I still like Javonte Williams' value. Even last year I valued Javonte Williams a little more than Melvin Gordon, and now with Russell Wilson there, I definitely like Javonte Williams' stock. I mean, Melvin Gordon isn't a bad late round pickup value either if he's still around. Just saying. He played pretty productive, as long as he stays healthy. And like I said, they got Russell Wilson. That helps them quite a bit. Also, we're gonna have some back-to-back picks here, so that's good. All right, Debo got off the board here. CeeDee Lamb, Travis Kelce. Okay. Josh Allen. Okay. Tyreek. Okay. All right, Keenan Allen here. Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go T Higgins here. I'm gonna take T Higgins, and then on the back turnaround here. The back turnaround here. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Saquon Barkley, and all right. Let me explain why I took T Higgins as my second pick. I thought he was, a good value there. He's getting more familiar and targeted, and also Burrow trusts him, and he trusts Jamar Chase. So fair share, lion's share, and reason why I took, you know, I could have took Ezekiel Elliott. Could have took a lot of guys. But I chose to take Saquon Barkley, and I think he's got a chance to have a good ceiling. I mean, he played kind of stayed kind of healthy. So I'm curious with the actual, and going in, and with the new coaching and everything, and they said, reading, they're going to try and incorporate him more in the passing game as well. So I think that bodes well for Saquon's value going forward. So Travis Etienne here. All right, he looks like his old self out there. So that's good news for Jaguar fans. He's getting healthier, so that I wouldn't mind taking Travis Etienne if I couldn't get any, just because he has one less year to wear and tear on his body. He had a full year to recover and recuperate and to build on his body, NFL body, and to kind of you know so, yeah, I'll pitch Travis Etienne. All right, we got Terry McLaurin, we got AJ Dillon, we got Darren Waller, Devin Singletary, Miles Sanders, Amari Cooper, Cortland Sutton, Patrick Mahomes, Jerry Jeudy, Armand St. Brown, Joe Burrow. I mean, if nobody takes Mahomes, I wouldn't be prone not to take Mahomes, just for the simple fact that I'm getting good value there. I mean, and somebody took Mahomes, which is good. But like I said, I don't try to reach for guys. Turn his next here. Week 9 by. I'll take Amari Cooper and take Jerry Jeudy. They both have the week 9 bye with the Saquon, so we got 3 week 9 buys, so that wouldn't be boding very well. But I just like the value there. Amari Cooper in the 4th round and taking Jerry Jeudy in the 5th round. Like I said, I feel like there's other running backs that I can get here. I just don't like Miles Sanders. Just not a believer in Rashad Penny. Kareem Hunt, I don't mind him. Like I said, there's Melvin Gordon around there. I like his chances. I mean, Stevenson, he could be in the mix. I like Kenneth Walker the third here. He's a sleeper. He's definitely a sleeper running back. I am going to be eyeing here. You know, like Mooney here. I mean, I like Marquise Brown now that he's with Arizona. That makes him a really good target. I mean, I like Rashad Bateman here. I mean, I like T.J. Hawkinson here. I mean, Jalen Hurts even is a considerable candidate here. Yeah, Tom Brady here. Uh, don't mind Dak here. Dawson Knox here. Russell Wilson here. But he's a week 9, so I don't. And same thing with Dak Prescott, so I don't want to stay away from week 9 guys here. Gotta stay away from the week 9 dudes here. All right, so we need a tight end, quarterback, kicker, and a defense. Kicker I usually get last. Same with defense towards the end. Quarterback I wait a little bit here, so maybe I go tight end here because we look at. But like I said, maybe Tony Pollard here. I mean Tony Pollard, another solid. All right, Tom Brady got taken. Like I said, I mean it pretty much. Yeah, Bateman there. All right. Man, I know I'm gonna get, you know, get crushed. I'm up in 2 picks here. Like I said, Walker's a guy of mine. Speak highly on. We definitely need to get a quarterback in it. Well, quarterback and tight end would definitely be, but that's not going to be the case here. And we're gonna draft. We'll, we'll draft him. And quarterbacks left here. Mm. Took Mike Gesicki here. All right. Derek Carr. So we got Rodgers. Fields. Trevor Lawrence. Mac. I don't hate that. Zach. Zach Wilson. All right. That's looking there. Tight ends here. Like I like Cole Kmet here. No, Fant Seattle. Evan Ingram is Austin Hooper with the Titans. Deep down, Tommy Tremble here. Alright. Alright. Had some of these guys last year. Chuba Hubbard here. Alright. Alright. Lee Loudon. And then Loudon, and then I did Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is my quarterback here. Got two rookies. Kenneth Walker the third and Drake Loudon. Alright, so now I need kicker, defense. Another tight end, another backup quarterback, then receivers, so on and so forth. Alright. I mean, it's ain't a bad team here. Not a bad team. We got three. We got 3 week 14s and 3 week 9s, so that's those 2 weeks. Kind of filled up. So anybody in those ones we need should avoid. I mean, it really doesn't matter, honestly, I guess. I mean, honestly, it's not like it's gonna matter anyway. Alright, let's take... I have Cole Kmet as my backup tight end. And then we're gonna take... Treyon Burks from the Tennessee Titans. Alright, so we got those. Now we need a backup quarterback and tight end here. That's it here. And then kicker and defense here. Alright, let's go quarterbacks here. Quarterbacks we take Trevor, we take Mac, Zach, Um, who's number one guy right now? Yeah, it's Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz he came. Alright, so really it's only up to these guys, really. As they back up here. Alright, so let me check. The Zack attack here. And then oh, we already got a backup tight end, so it's a Spiller. Get that Spiller. I need a kicker in the defense. Yeah, Joey Sly. And then team defense is there. Oh shit. Hey. Damn, we really got I mean I'll take my Vikings defense here. I mean, the only defense that scored is Cowboys, Philly, Cleveland, and Tennessee. And the Vikings, Miami, Pittsburgh, Washington, and Carolina were the only teams that really scored. Alright. Joey Sly. All right, so Aaron Rodgers, T. Higgins, Mark Cooper, Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley, Mike Gesicki, Jerry Jeudy, Joey Sly, Minnesota Vikings defense, Kenneth Walker III, Drake Loudon, Cole Kmet, Traylon Burks, Zach Wilson, and Isaiah Spiller. Yeah, he was like, well, you drafted a lot of rookies. Well, I know. I'm a guy that likes to draft a lot of rookies. I can see the high side here. All right, see. We got four receivers, four running backs. All right. Yep, sleeping on the Warriors game. Yep. Somebody got two defenses. Why do you need two defenses? In a mock draft. Yep. It's falling apart out here. It's falling apart. But yeah, just got through the mock draft here. We'll see the results here. Results from the mock draft here. Oh, the bottom of the ninth here. 3-1. Rays are winning here. It's not helping my bet here. Well, Toronto's winning 4-0. There's one out here, so. All right. Close that there. But yeah, that's basically it for today's episode of Fresh and Funky's picks, plays, and parlays. Hopefully you'll join us tomorrow for Friday's episode where we get a little fucking crazy. We always get crazy all day, every day, all day. But so tune in when you can. If not, check us out. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you do. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm not fucking mad at you. All right. Tupac said, I ain't mad at you.